Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jalil, man. I'm back with another video. Today I'm talking about you don't need permission to be great. So, it's plenty of times where I've always felt like I need to prove myself from perfectionist point of view. Life gets to like when you're a kid, it's like you want what you want. You know what I'm saying? Kids are very honest, you know what I'm saying, about what they want, like no matter what you say, you know what I'm saying? Like um but as you start getting older, and you get advice from people, you got you got like comments coming from the right ear, the left, then you at the end of the day you get to yourself and you start like trying to think about other stuff and or think about other passions or whatever the case, or just daydream a little bit. You can't even do that because your brain is jumbled up with like distorted points of views, um influence point of views, or just it's like at some point I realized at some point of life there has to be many points of life actually. There has to be times where you kind of you go within and you self check, because if you don't get those moments to yourself, then you'll burn out, you'll crash out, you'll you know everybody doesn't take too much mental stimulation well. As you can see, um, there's so much in the world that's going on right now, trying to make screen time a limit, because if you feed into everything, like you got Facebook on your phone, you got Snapchat on your phone, you got Instagram, you got um shit, I don't know, Temu, whatever. Like, it's so easy to get locked into a screen. I heard something. I watched a video, and I think it was Steve Jobs having a interview with somebody, or either it might have been like a TED talk, and this guy was talking about explaining the phones and how those that these devices are literally, which we all, most people know, these are drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can be a drug, and that's something that I feel like should be across the board. That should be focused on. Just because it's so easy to get wrapped up in that. It's so easy to get wrapped up in the phone. They say that cell phones are just as addictive as like cocaine, which is crazy as fuck, because cocaine, like, you see how those people be, but then you look at the world, and when you finally get back to yourself, you know what I'm saying, like, you kind of see, like, damn, the world kind of crashing out right now. um it's hard to be it's hard to be um
Boy, if you don't get
it's hard to be perfect. um there is no such thing as being perfect, and I think in life we all find ourselves in a situation where we feel like we need to prove ourselves to everybody else. So I feel like even with yourself, when you don't put so much pressure on trying to figure it out, you kind of just let it flow. It feels better, you know. Not necessarily like being like stagnant, but like you're focused, but you don't have you only have the only intention you have is to learn and grow from that situation, then, you know, it makes being great simple. You know, being great is not necessarily is what your perception of great is. Now, if you bullshit, you bullshit. And everybody can admit when they do that. You know, like everybody. I don't care who it is. The best people. That's why they are so great, because they realize their faults and they consistently work towards creating better, better parts of their life. You know, they especially it also depends on how you think. If you think big, you will have big. You'll have more. Think small, you probably will continue to have the same things forever and ever. You know, and we all have a choice on that. And nobody's perfect at all. But I feel like society as a whole is has placed a level of they've placed a level of survival on it. And that's a dangerous thing. It really is. It's a dangerous game that's being played. Um, and it's easy to talk about it, or it's easy to say, oh, this is bad. This is too much. Anything is bad. Let's just be real. And a lot of people gonna turn a blind eye to it, but first part of growing from anything is knowing it. What can you do? You already know. So it's like, if you know and you just work towards it, people gonna say what they want to say. But look, whether you went 100%, if you feel like you went 100%, and of course you know if you didn't go 100%, and you could be like, I didn't. But if you didn't felt like you did, if you really felt like you did, and you tired, then you should thank yourself, because a lot of times that's a moment where you overthink and you be like, no, this is not it. This is not, I'm not doing enough. Definitely, you know what you have to do. But if you doing stuff that you don't normally do, congratulations, because that is a day that you lived something worth living. Now, if you didn't do nothing, if you didn't try anything, if you didn't put effort towards a goal, a big goal of mine, come on. We got 24 hours. But at the end of the day, you don't need anybody to tell you that you're great. You already are. Just by off of what you do, you know, like you being here already is amazing. That's amazing. Live like the fun, expressive person that you are, and don't give a damn. It's easier said than done, but like, in reality, it's when you get to a certain level where it's fun for you. Make it fun. Have fun with everything you do. You can make money from anything. Just just stay consistent in what you want to do. Um, it's so many goals that I see for myself. So what anybody has to say at the end of the day really should not have effect on me. And I'm not saying that it doesn't, because everybody has moments. We're human beings. So if you feel like, oh, you weak because you ain't have, man, get that shit out your head. Because that's bullshit. I promise you. If you a human being, everybody go through something. Whether they say it or they don't, it don't matter. We all human. If you human, you got emotions. I don't care. Why you think people like? Why you think people want to kill? Why you think people want to do grimy shit? Motherfuckers have be feeling ways. So that's all I'm saying. Like, for real. But no, for real. Like, I feel like it's easier said than done. But if you got people that you love, that you know got your back, and they let you know, you gonna be good. And could just continue to learn. Don't let no, you know what I'm saying? Learn for yourself. Learn for you. Like, learn for yourself so you know. And don't pay attention to what everybody else doing. Because you got your own journey. So I feel like the best permission you could get is from God, the universe, your main people, your circle, whoever you feel like is your home, your heart. And just search for overall improvement in however you are, whatever you do. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm 24 and there's certain things I wish I could redo, or but I'm not destroyed by it. Like, I've grown from it, and that makes me happy, because it's like, made it through, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you make it through the ringer. I'm telling you, it's so much more important. There's so much more other things that are important than those issues. And I'm not saying that, like, you not gonna go through them. You gonna go through them, but after you go through it, there's light on the other side. It is. There is some light. So, you just gotta look for it. Like, for real, man. Peace, your love, your happiness, your success, whatever you see, whatever you believe, whatever you want. Like, but keep being yourself, you know. It's and not like just stay where you at, but continue to just figure more out about you, because the journey inside is more powerful than any journey outside. I'm telling you. Well, I'm not saying that like that, because you go, but when you got the moments where you just hear and you just, you third eye open, like, and no, I ain't in the Illuminati, I ain't, but I'm saying for real, you enlightened, like you hit so much more, and the other things important, man. Just, I would just say, follow your own trend, make your own everything, own it, show it, embrace it. We only one. So love what you do and love your life. Comments are inevitable. Shit talk is inevitable. judgment is inevitable. Like, you know what I'm saying? But do you love yourself? If you love you, stay locked in. It's more heat on the way. Y'all know that. More gems. Probably gonna be more gems today. So this probably just video one, you know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's me, boy Jalil. Peace.